Are you serious? Are you serious, folks? We got breaking news. Breaking news. This is very disturbing. But 2 million cell phones have been hacked. And this has brought a lot of concern, especially when you think about people's, all of their information that they have on these cell phones. Incredible. We have the information just come in. 2 million mobile phones have just been hacked. According to T-Mobile, 2 million of their accounts hacked. The T-Mobile confirmed it, that the telecom giant suffered a security breach on its U.S. servers, and that this breach happened to them on August the 20th, and now they're letting us know that they have resulted in a leak of some very personal information of up to 2 million T-Mobile customers. The leaked information includes customer name, billing zip code, phone number, email addresses, account numbers, and account types, like prepaid and postpaid. The good news is, though, they didn't get the hack. They weren't able to hack the credit card numbers, the social security numbers, or the passwords. But they did get all these names and addresses and, phone numbers and that kind of thing. Now, according to a brief blog post published by the company detailing the incident, its cybersecurity team detected and shut down an unauthorized capture of some of the information on Monday evening of August the 20th. But although the company has not revealed how the hackers managed to hack into their servers, neither is it disclosed the exact number of customers affected by this data breach. T-Mobile spokesman said at least 2 million people, or 3% of their 77 million customers, were affected. The spokesperson also said the unknown hackers are part of an international group managed to access the T-Mobile servers. Well, did they use any kind of shield? Did they use any? It's kind of amazing how these big companies keep getting hit. But folks, they're not using the appropriate VPN shields. See, look, you got a right to remain private. You can browse the web safely, anonymously, built from the ground up. Virtual Shield has created a system to protect people, to protect your, first of all, all that spam that comes in. Well, you got to protect the fam from the spam. I mean, are you serious? But wait, there's more than just that. Your home, your family, and all that need protection. I want you to understand we've got more. You don't think that hackers can do this stuff. And this is why people have to have Virtual Shield, which is a great company that can protect all of your passwords and all your information, even your browsing history. You need to protect your identity. The VPN service is capable and compatible with all devices and allows you to browse the web safely, securely, and anonymously using their global network of servers and private IPs. But let me tell you about something else that happened. Besides these 2 million cell phone users who were hacked, the United States is silently entering a new age now of cyber warfare. Here's what they're doing. Do you remember when this happened? Years ago, the world witnessed the creation of the first major cyber weapon. It was secretly loaded onto an unknown Iranian worker's USB, a little flash drive. And Americans and the Israelis worked together to create a malicious code known as Stuxnet. And it entered an Iranian computer networks and spread like a cancer. Matter of fact, the self-replicating computer worm burrowed itself in 15 Iranian industrial networks, eventually infecting its primary target, the Iranian nuclear facility that was at Natanz. You may remember that. That is still one of their nuclear locations now. Workers watched helplessly as the centrifuges started spinning on their own out of control. They were tricked by the worm to spin faster and faster and faster until it eventually the mechanical suicide, and they just tore them apart. By the attack's end, over 900 centrifuges were left in ruins. Strands of the worm were found its way into the wild, still infect computers to this day. Now, VPN knows about this, of course, and they have completely built the system to protect you from that worm and many others. That's what the screen looked like. Put that back up there again, Brock, because I found that fascinating. That's what the screen looked like when this computer worm got into the Iranians' computers. And it was uploaded by the it was devised and designed by the Americans and the Israelis. Matter of fact, that virus called Stuxnet, which went through years of development between its initial creation and eventual deployment, required rigorous levels of approval and government oversight before it launched. The weapon was treated as significantly different from the conventional weapons and featured the approval process similar to those reserved for nuclear weapons. Matter of fact, President Barack Obama himself had to personally sign off on this virus to attack the Iranian centrifuges, and it worked. So, I mean, there's this cyber warfare. Like I said, U.S. is silently entering into a cyber warfare in which they are really going very aggressively, going to go after some of these people that are out there to do harm in the nuclear age that we're in. But what about you? If this capability to tap into people's computers, you need protection for you, your family. VirtualShield.com. That's www.virtualshield.com. They can do just that. They can help you. They're able to do it. You not only do you need to protect your identity, but folks, you need to keep your data private, okay? Your browsing history, all of that, sure. But what about, you can just simply download one of the apps for Mac, Windows, iPhone, iPads, Androids, or Chrome. Just click connect. Virtual Shield does all the work for you. Your entire connection becomes secure, private, encrypted, and it's very easy. And what's amazing is, you know how people want to steal IP addresses. They can't steal yours. If you have Virtual Shield, they can't. It's encrypted, and you're protected the location of your IP address. You need to keep your data private. Matter of fact, since Virtual Shield lets you browse the web completely, anonymously, and of course, big name internet service providers and other third parties, you know, they'll not be able to monitor. Okay, they can't get in there and your internet activity and browsing history. Matter of fact, it's time to unblock the censorship too while we're at it. When using VPN service, your traffic is routed through our secure, encrypted servers. That means that any restrictions, censorship, blocks on your internet are bypassed, okay? And so you have freedom to get around to certain sites. I can tell you right now, the President of the United States is very upset. You know, he's upset because every time he Googles his name, everything negative about him, for the first 4 pages, every site is negative articles about the President of the United States. Matter of fact, I even noticed that when I Google my name, or if I go to YouTube, if I just put my name in there. Yeah, they'll show a couple of my videos, but then they'll show all these people who hate on me. And what's amazing is, when you think about it, there might be 200 negative videos about me on the internet, and I've got over 12,000 videos out there. What are the odds that 1 out of that whole column might be negative? Not 4. So it's the algorithms are out there, guys, and it's frustrating. Well, besides that kind of stuff going on, you don't want to be hacked, all right? And T-Mobile, they felt the pain. 2 million accounts hacked. What? Hacked. You know, we're live right now. There's 1,000 people here with me right now, and if I was to ask them how they feel about their privacy, you know, look, it's just like anything else. When you're on the internet, when you're browsing, when you're just working, when you're reading information, you don't want Big Brother spying. you know what I'm saying? You don't want everybody's creeping in from different angles. Protect the fam, stop the spam. Are you serious? Protect the fam and stop the spam with a VPN called Virtual Shield. They have a great reputation of taking care of your every device you have. You just buy one, you buy just one of those, it's good for 25 devices. So if you got 3 or 4 cell phones, they're all protected. Your 3 or 4 laptops, if the family's all there, they're all protected. Your PC's protected. Your business computers can be protected, home and business, and cell phones, all on one subscription. That's a pretty great deal. And that's at virtualshield.com. That's www.virtualshield.com. And someone just typed in there, shameless plug. You sounded like L.A. Marzulli. I mean, that's what he says. Every time he's speaking somewhere in a conference, he'll mention one of his books and say, oh, that's a shameless plug. Sometimes it's good to brag on somebody that's doing a good job. And that's how I feel whenever somebody does a good job. I brag on them, okay? Virtual Shield. Go there right now today. God bless all of you. Don't forget, I'll be back later tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern, with a powerful live broadcast. And there's some crazy stuff going on right now. We got to get to it. www.virtualshield.com.